Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Lifestyles with Terry Lynn. Today I'm going to talk to you about beets and the importance of eating beets and the health benefits of beets. I've got some beets cooking on the stove. Right now I'm going to read to you the health benefits of beets. And I researched this online and I wrote up a little essay about it. And this is all factual. And I just want to stress the importance of eating beets. They are extremely good for you and they can help fight cancer, and they're good for your heart. And they're good for memory and so many other things. So I'm going to read this to you. This is what I came up with after I gathered some facts together online. Beets contain vitamins C, A, and K. They contain fiber also. They're great for bone health and may protect against memory loss and dementia. Also contain nitrates, which may improve cardiovascular health by increasing blood flow, lowering blood pressure, and improving oxygen level so you can stay healthy longer. The red color in beets is called betaine. That's spelled B-E-T-A-I-N-E. A natural detox to help support emotional health and liver. Beets are an antioxidant and reduce risk of chronic diseases, including cancer. Beetroot juice is a great choice for hot weather, helping with hydration and fluid balance. Okay, that explains exactly what beets can do for you. And they are amazing. That's all I got to say. When I started eating beets, I started feeling a lot better. There were times I was craving, I'm going to be honest here, I'm going to be upfront and honest with you. I was craving sweets late at night. Sometimes I replaced the sweets with a glass of wine or two. In order to resist that, I tried beet juice one day. And it worked like a charm. I didn't need anything else. It was kind of late. It was about 9 o'clock at night. I go to bed at 10 or 10:30 sometimes. There wasn't any reason on this planet for me to be drinking a glass of wine or consuming Sour Patch Kids or fattening candy like Hershey bars or anything like that. So I tried a glass of beet juice from some beets that were in the refrigerator. You know, pickled beets. They were with onions and they were with eggs, and I just drained some of the. I just poured some of the juice into a glass. And you know what? It was a wine glass. I'm not going to lie. Here's what it looked like. I'll show you. This is the exact glass that I use. And I was watching TV. What was I watching then? I'm not even sure, but it was something, I think it was an old-time movie on TCM where they actually glamorized drinking. I had a glass of wine. And I was watching an old-time movie from probably the 1930s. And I just sat back in a recliner. I didn't lean back in a recliner. I just sat back in the recliner that kind of rocks a little. And I was just drinking as slowly as I could so I could resist the urge to eat a bunch of candy and drink 1 to 2 glasses of wine at night, which would probably give me a headache the next day. So I want to tell you that beets, the next day I woke up, I felt great. Now that beet juice did something for me, I'm telling you, from experience. And now what I've read online, you know, you can't beat beets. And they're great for hot weather also, because they make you feel refreshed. So give it a try. Go buy some beets. If you haven't grown your own, go get some beets. And I know there's pills out there you can take, that vitamins that contain beetroot. And you can do that also, by the way. I just can't afford to spend the money on that. And I like the natural fiber from the beets themselves. And that really does help me. Also, they have fiber. Okay, then I am cooking some beets over here. So let's go over here, and I hope that this camera is angled correctly. They're in this pan, and they're getting ready to boil. Ooh, that's hot. So let's take this lid off. Oh, and they do make a mess. Now, just because they make a mess doesn't mean they're not good for you. Just the opposite. And the red color is amazing because it has so many health benefits. Yeah, that's called betaine. So I'll lean this in. Hopefully this tablet doesn't fall into the boiling beets or anything. I'm trying to angle it in there so you can see. I know I have another device, believe me, I just haven't set it up yet. That would work out better for this. Okay. All right then, we're going to continue with this beet series. You know, beets are good for you. Give them a shot. I'm just trying to encourage healthy eating out there. And I don't always eat healthy, and I've told you that. But that grocery haul from yesterday from Walmart, I was kind of proud of myself because I didn't include any candy or chips with that. Now when we go to Aldi in a day or two, my husband may snatch a bag or two from the shelves. But you know, he likes his snacks and it's hard for me to resist. I'm also getting ready to pick something outside to resist the craving for potato chips. And this handy device right here is going to help me with that. That's a Ninja air fryer. We just got that a couple weeks ago. And I'm anxious to try it out. I tried it out once and I put too much oil in whatever I was using it. It was still good, but that was totally unnecessary. So you can watch how much oil you put in some of your air fried foods. You don't always need as much as what you think. Okay then, we'll get back to this in just a moment. Surprise! Now I'm outside in the garden and I want to show you what the beets that I'm growing for a fall crop, what they look like. And they're doing very well back here because it's like partial shade maybe. I have them in another area there was too much sun and they're not doing well at all. They're not even hardly growing. Some of them, I think a slug came through and ate some of the leaves off the little seedlings over there too. And even though I had a problem with slugs through here, I don't think that they have bothered this. So they must, I think I saw one on a strawberry leaf over there. I think they've been over there in the pumpkin patch. So that's a good thing. They can stay away from my new crops coming up. Okay, so here we go. These are the beets that are growing for a fall crop. I hope you got a good view of that. Okay. I'm just enjoying the outdoors right now while those beets are cooking. And I just sliced them up and they're different sizes. If they're fully cooked, it doesn't really matter. I like them thick, actually. Okay. Did you hear that vehicle? We got some speeders down this street. Okay, I'm gonna take a walk through the garden and just give you a little tour of the garden. There's some sunflowers that, not my favorite. They're okay. They're small, aren't they? Little yellow there, light yellow. Okay, now I see something growing in the grass. I'm trying to think what that's called. Darn, they make some kind of chicory. That is a chicory, I believe. A chicory flower, if you can see that. Just a weed. I thought it was a weed. It probably is. But chicory, they have chicory coffee in New Orleans. I remember I bought a can of that once. And you see that on the side of the road, a lot of chicory. And those are pretty flowers, actually. I'll go ahead and give you a close-up. I'm very interested in plants and nature. I believe that is chicory. My neighbors had some before grown in their yard. I haven't seen it yet. I'll be looking over there for that. Okay, see the corn is dried up now. I'm just using it for decoration, for fall decoration. I had a scarecrow in there and he fell down. He had a heat wave. I mean, he passed out from a heat wave yesterday. It was so hot. I have that in a video short that no one's looked at, but that's okay. I like it. Okay, because I believe in climate change. I'm not going to lie. Because the weather is going weird places. That's all I'm going to say. And what is causing that? Is it God's will? Or has mankind doing something on this planet to cause global warming? That is the question. And I'm not going to say, I certainly don't know. But the planet is in God's hands. But mankind does things to the planet sometimes that's not good for it. I'm going to stop it at that. Now the okra, I haven't picked it. See, Some of it's gotten too big. I cannot use that. So I need to get on the bandwagon here. Here's one that's perfect. I need to pick that today. It's a perfect size. The big ones are just inedible. They're tough. There's my sweet pea growing. Okay. I still have cherry tomatoes here and there and everywhere. They were volunteers. That's pretty much my garden in the morning. It looks better in the morning than it does in the afternoon. That's for sure. Okay then. I just wanted to come out here because I'm continuing this video and show you what the garden looks like. So there's some sunflowers all over the place here. They got really tall this year, above, as high as the roof, which is amazing. That's over 12 feet tall, I believe. Okay, there's the zinnias. Okay then. I only have, I have flip-flops on, so I'm going back in the house. All right, and my little doggies are outside right now. There they are. Smooch and Boo! Come on! Where's Smoochy? Where's Boo Boo? Here's Boo Boo. I don't know where Smoochy is. She'll come in a little bit. Maybe she's doing her business back there. Okay. You want inside? Boo Boo's more of an indoor dog. Okay. I'll take this in. We'll get Smoochy later. Smoochy. Woo, I'm going to take these flip-flops off. They got something on them. Jeez, dirt from outside and dew. It's moist from the dew. Yeah, I wish we'd have rain, that's for sure. We need rain for what crops we have left. And it would make everything feel cooler too. We're supposed to get rain coming up, I think tomorrow, but it's supposed to be really hot too, so I don't know how that's going to feel. Okay, then I'm still waiting on these beets. I'm not going to play the whole time that they're cooking, I don't think. They do take a while. In one of my videos, I think it was a video short, I said they cook up in no time. That's if you slice them real thin. That's what I was thinking. Also, if you, like I have my oldest sister, she told me she doesn't care for pickled beets or cooked beets. And I told her, I said, well, you can just shred them, grate them, and put it on a salad. You'd be surprised how much beets you can put on a salad and enjoy it. If you like the taste of beets. And I think most people would. There's a little bitterness sometimes, but they're very sweet. I think they're very sweet and good. And I've just developed a taste for them, and I can't get enough beets, that's all I'm going to say. Now you can add whatever you want to these beets. I've added apple cider vinegar. Whatever is your preference, or whatever you would like to, whatever would taste good to you as a drink, because the beetroot juice you should not throw out. It is filled with vitamins. It's very healthy. And I did put a little salt and pepper, and I don't mind drinking that, but if you don't want salt and pepper, that's fine. Just leave it the way it is. You can add a little sugar if you like also, or stevia. So these, to me, they would be fine, but my husband likes them cooked a little bit longer, but he does not like them mushy, so that's why I got to watch it closely. I don't want him to overcook them and they'll be mushy. So, I am not particular, and to me it wouldn't matter. I would eat them anyway, because I like them that much. I just know they make me feel better when I eat them. And if I go months without them, like I did in the winter, and that was silly. I should have ordered them from somewhere and had them delivered here last winter. And I know they would have helped me feel better, because it helped me last year and the year before when I grew them, and they've just been a blessing. And I hate to go without my beets. And there's a soup you can make, a Russian soup. Borscht, I believe is the name of it. Maybe I'll make that. Hey. Well, we'll see if those beets turn out. But I need to go to some kind of farmer's market or something coming up. And beets are not really in season right now, but they will be later in the fall, towards the winter. That will be interesting. I could make that Russian soup, I bet. That would be a great idea. What do you think? I'm going to leave this open for comments, so it's not going to be for children. Although, personally, I think that this video is okay for children. Don't you? I'm trying to use wholesome content, and I don't have to try it very hard because the Lord, He makes me wholesome to begin with, and it's just, I'm a conscientious person, and I don't like to do anything to offend anyone. And if I'm doing anything or saying anything to offend anyone, please let me know. I'm not perfect, that's for sure. But I live in Columbus, Ohio, and I'm trying, it's a busy city, and we do have pollution. I'm trying to create like a little haven here on this property, and I want to do more gardening. But we have dogs, and Smoochie in particular, she runs like a puppy, and I don't want to spoil that for her. Now Boo is just the opposite. She's very laid back, more of an indoor dog. If I just had Boo, I'd probably have more garden space out there and less grass for the dogs to run on, because Boo's not nearly as active as Smoochie. And I don't know where Smoochie gets all that energy, but it is amazing. And that just reminds me, I have to put in a Chewy order today. And I need to make them an appointment. The dog needs an appointment to see the veterinarian also. Yeah, that's important. They need to do that as soon as possible, whenever they can get us in. And we go to a veterinarian in Oakland Park. So, over here. Yeah, I like to take good care of my dogs. We inherited them from Danny's mom, and she passed away last year. And at first, we wanted to do some traveling, so we thought it would be an inconvenience because they have to be boarded, or if you don't have a loved one, a family member, and everyone works. There's no one to take care of the dogs. So we would have to hire someone, which we would give a family member some money, but to take them to a boarder is very expensive. And even through, I think it's called PetSmart, they have boarding there. And I forget what it's called, but it was $100. It was going to be over $100 for both dogs a day. So that has limited our traveling. And that's okay. We have traveled with the dogs on the road, so that's okay. And there's lots of motels we can go to and hotels that allow dogs for an additional fee. Some, like Motel 6, I believe you can take both dogs for free, which is great, in Motel 6. I want to get back on the road again, but it's been too hot to travel. But I love Ohio, and there's lots of small towns in Ohio I want to visit, especially I like Amish country. So does Danny. So I got that travel bug, and so I'm waiting until we can hit the road, and then I would like to do some videos and present them on here to show you I do get out and about. It's just I haven't, been around. I've been in Columbus my whole life, and it's being overcrowded is a problem for me. I'm not used to it. I remember how it used to be. It wasn't nearly this crowded, and but there's still places in Ohio, in Columbus, Ohio, that I could show you that are truly amazing. Yeah, we have a market downtown called the North Market that's been around for decades. My dad lived there when he was a little boy even. And I would love to take you there to the Arena District. I believe it's in the Arena District. They call that the Arena District now. Yeah, Columbus has become a big to-do. And I just feel like it's way ahead of me now, way ahead of me. We'll talk more about that in another video. Yeah, I'm keeping it real and trying to stay upbeat and positive. I'm going to put this on pause for a moment and check these beets out. Okay, the beets are taking a while. Now I'm in the living room and I'm sitting on the coffee table. It's a very comfortable coffee table, in fact. I can't believe how comfortable it is. My husband sits on it all the time. Anyway, I use that word a lot. See the sunflowers? I brought some of them in, they fell down. So I had to bring them in and put them in a vase with some water. Well, this is going to be a continuation. And another video, and I don't know what that's going to be about right now. It may be about cooking healthy snacks or something. Or it may be a garden tour, who knows. But I will talk some more about the beets and how they turn out. And the process as far as pickling them. That's what I need to talk about. So we're going to get back to that today. Okay, God bless you and God bless America. See you on another video. Hopefully. Don't forget me now.